this entire trip in Jamaica, I've been trying to, stay off my phone, not document and share every single second of it so I can actually enjoy it, get myself some peace, some shit like that. But I have got to tell y'all this story while it's still fresh on my spirit, okay? Alright, so check this. So, yesterday is Friday. And me and some girls that I met were like, we really want to go off the resort. We want to go to Ocho Rios. Everybody's like, Ocho Rios is the spot to be. It's like 30 minutes up the road. So we're like, okay, bet. So we kind of talk around, ask around, figure out some places that we should go. Now we stop at maybe 4 or 5 different places, okay? You will get those stories. Oh, but this story today is specifically for our stop at Shades, the strip club. Now, if you know me, the moment someone suggested that we go to the strip club, I was like, yeah, boy, it's going fucking down. Basement. But, oh, no. And then check this, right? So, like, the US dollar is worth like 16,000 Jamaican dollars or something. Like, that's not accurate, so please don't, like, do the math shit on me on Twitter. But y'all know what I'm saying. It's worth a lot. So, I just knew I was finna go in that bitch and make it tsunami. Okay. Now, we get a shuttle driver to take us about 30 minutes from the hotel. And so we are asking around, like, how much should it cost? How much should a taxi cost? Because, I'm not trying to be a lifetime story. I don't want to go out in Ocho Rios and never be heard from again. So me and the girls that I found, who happen to be from Georgia, Atlanta, Peaches, say what? Anyway, we find a driver that they trust. They had taken them somewhere else. The guy's like, listen, for $15 a person, I'll take you there and bring you back. Oh, you can have my whole $15. You can have 20 of them, as a matter of fact. You gonna take me there and bring me back to make sure that Brenda get her child back? You got it. Alright, bam. So, we get a driver. Driver is cool. So there was these 2 guys that we had been seeing a lot every day while we were in the resort. We happened to pass by them while we're waiting on the driver. Tell them we're going out. They're like, bet. We're gonna go with you. They happen to be Jamaican natives. They're just not from the area that we're in. But still, shit, that's a positive. So they're like, alright, bet. We're gonna go. So we all hop in the van. We about 7 deep on our way to Ocho Rios. Okay? Now, we stop at a couple places. Stop number, let's say 3, is Shades, the strip club. So we get there. Not a ton of cars, but a few. And it's about 1:30-ish. Around this time. Now, on the way to the strip clubs, one of the guys, Blair, spirit be with him, was like, so listen, let me prep y'all about this strip club. The other guy hollers out, this is not Magic City. I was like, well, nowhere else is really Magic City. Magic City is Magic City. But, he was like, listen, it won't be no dancing. Okay? He said, no, they gonna just get naked and start fucking on the stage. I mean, who are me to judge? Who are me to judge? So I says, well, Lord, I will have this experience. I will experience this Shades and Ocho Rios. Anyway, fast forward, go to the spot. Whole lot of hoopla at the door. The gentleman that we're with want to make sure we don't look like tourists, because you will get got in Jamaica. You go up off the resort and you will get got. That story will get told soon. Anywho, bam, get to Shades. Regular strip club, like I expect, crowded, dark, nowhere to really kind of be, but 2 girls on the stage. So I'm like, okay, this is promising. So there's music playing, but they're not really gyrating to the music. One girl has kind of gotten undressed and she's laid down at this point. Another girl comes and she starts to put mango slices down her body. Starting here, and then there, and there. Oh, went all the way down. Okay, right, yeah. So I'm like, all right, about to get interesting. Girl's laying out, put the mango slices down. The other girl kind of continues to kind of twirl around her, not really dancing. Still, no dancing, which I expected in Jamaica, but no, I'm not. Then before I know it, there's like a dildo out, and I was like, okay. So girl who's not laying down with mangoes on her, if you're keeping up, begins to play with herself, kind of to the beat, I guess, with the dildo. And I was like, okay. Then she pulls some sort of rubber, the dual doohickey. If you're a porn aficionado, you know how one girl get on the other end and one girl get on that end. I said, oh Lord, it's about to get real interesting now. I'm excited about this. Don't you judge me. I felt it. Don't you judge me. So I'm like, well, you about to get down. So she gets out, pulls out the two-sided doohickey, throws a condom on it. Oh, it's about to really go down. Girl who's laying down with mangoes on her begins to kind of like suck the thing. Laying down, it's not really attached too much. And okay, And the other girl starts to eat the mangoes off of her. Now I'm like, all right, we're about to get to the good stuff. It's about to get good. It's about to get good. Before I know it, one girl has the rubber doohickey kind of attached to her body as though it is a penis, and the other girl is sucking ferociously on condomed doohickey, dildo, or whatever. I said, okay, this is like a little soft pornish. This is like you porn when you can't quite figure out what you're looking for. So I'm like, all right, cool. No judgment though. No judgment zone. I believe that around this time I probably had to pee. If you know me, I'm that friend. So I go to the bathroom. Everything's fine. I come back and I'm sitting down, and there's this tall, skinny girl who walks by, and she kind of reminds me of my cousin Ashley. She looks so innocent, and I'm like, what is she doing here? She got on her Sunday church dress and everything, girl. Like one of the girls I was sitting next to, we was both looking like, oh, what's little Julie doing here? Okay, let me tell you how she proceeded to the stage. And she disrobed immediately. She had on the thickest wedges, and let me tell you that all I could think about was all y'all who be talking shit about wedges not being cute. But anyway, we gonna leave her alone. And I mean, like, they were suede and thick and like tie up late. They wasn't cute. But anyway, okay. Anyway, so I'm kind of in the back, and I hear the crowd start to get really excited. So I'm like, oh, maybe little skinny girl's doing a little something. Let me go see. As I approach the stage, I notice she has a can, like of like red beans or peas or green beans, vegetation. She has a can of food. And said can she's attempting to put into her vagina. She's loosening it up and the can. She's working it out. So then she sets the can on the stage. She stands up over said can, and she begins to plop down. She sucks the can up into her vagina. It disappears. She stands up. She begins to dance. This is the only dancing I see the entire time I'm at the strip club. She dances with the can in her vagina. And she's dancing, and she's gyrating. And then she kind of makes her way to the ground, cocks one right leg up, and she pops the can out. Poof, magic. If this were not enough, as my spirit is getting itself back together, I notice again, crowd drawing around the stage. What is she finna do now? Now let me say, since the time that she's put the can in there, I've also seen her put a bottle up there and something else. Now I noticed there is someone else on the stage with her, and I'm like, okay, sir. This gentleman takes off his shoe. She puts a condom over his foot. The whole foot. He props his foot up on a chair. She hunches over it, and she begins to masturbate herself with his foot. And eventually she puts the entire thing inside of her vagina and begins to bounce on it ferociously. And she's a bouncing and a bouncing and a bouncing and a bouncing on the foot. She looks, the look on her face, she looked very joyful. She looked like it was the jet from a jacuzzi. Those who know what I'm talking about. Yeah. She fucked his foot, y'all. Like in person. I thought it happened for real. I thought I was like in Mexico. I thought a donkey was coming out next. I just knew it. I was like, yeah. It's about to get a little more than I can handle. Y'all know I'm nasty. That's what's crazy. Well, at least I thought I was nasty, but I'm not. I'm not that nasty yet. My filth level, like, is here, right? I thought it was at the top of my curls. Filth level was at the chin. Stay tuned for other stories from Ocho Rios, Jamaica. I love you.